Good morning, guys. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Peggy if you're new, and there is
I'm Don, also known as The Don. Welcome to our home. Welcome to our RV home.
welcome to our home family. So I'm just cooking for Donald right now because I want to cook something that he could eat off of for a couple days, because I hate cooking, especially in the summertime. Now in the wintertime I don't mind cooking. Oh, y'all like that? And plus you can't eat like big meals in the summer because it's too warm outside, right? But let me just tell you, the weather here has been amazing. We have not hit triple digits since Sunday. Look at God coming through. He heard you, girl. No, but listen, so we haven't really had a chance to get out and really enjoy camp life, right? So what we decided to do was we're going to extend this place for 7 more days. So we're going to stay here another week. But the thing is, we have a premium spot and somebody had it reserved, so we have to move to the next aisle behind us. So this is a pull-in premium. We're going to have to do a back end, but all the spots are good to me, so I'm not even mad about it. And plus we'll save a dime or two, okay? So it works out.
Yeah, it's good. We're just moving a couple spots over and everything, so it's not that hard. But you know, when you're hooking up in the RV, you gotta still hook up everything and make sure nothing falls out when you're moving and stuff like that. So it's gonna be pretty good. But I think the spot is gonna be better for us to sit outside, like Peggy said, get a chance to do some camp life. As soon as we get over there, I'm gonna set the rug out, I'm gonna set the chairs out, and I'm gonna get the awning out and everything else. So I think it's gonna be really good for us.
Yeah. So we're going to do a full hookup this time. At least we'll have 7 days to do it. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing about Nellis that I don't like. And I understand because we're in the desert. So you got to understand some things. But you can't anything with fire. Cannot make a fire. You cannot cook outside. You cannot any of that. So we couldn't really put our awning out because they're like, don't touch our trees. Well, now you know they didn't say it like that, but you know, that's how I took it. Don't touch our trees, don't move our branches, don't. And I'm like, so all you could do is park and maybe sit outside, but that's cool. So I like Nellis because the spots are, they're big and everything else, and your neighbor's not all up on you, and you can have a little privacy. So I like Nellis in that respect. And if you have issues, they hop on it immediately.
Yeah.
Right? So now again, Nellis has 2 bases. This is one, and they have housing on both sides, which I found weird because I don't think most military bases do that when they have 2, but they have housing on both sides, right? So there's a housing area right behind us. And I think it's for like the senior enlisted and officers and stuff like that. But when you go to the other military base, that's where the commissary is and AFES and all of that stuff. And then that's where the lower enlisted lives, right? So I do like this base. So, I'm excited about moving tomorrow because it really don't matter to me. Like, I like the base. If the weather had been better, I think I would have liked it a little bit more, but we are 30 degrees less than we were last week. So you gotta thank God for that. Now, we have not gotten the propane fixed yet, right? And the reason why I didn't want to do it now anyway is because it's hot outside, and if it got hot again, it was just gonna go ahead and release that same propane if it got hotter, right? So we're not going to touch that until we get to where we're going. So thank God we do have the electric water heater. Mm-hmm. We have the electric water heater, right?
Yeah.
So, and to wash dishes and stuff like that, to wash up, we're good. But now here's the problem: cooking. So as I told you before, the base don't want you cooking nothing outside with a flame. So out of our emergency prep, we had a hot plate.
Yeah.
We had a hot plate, so we had to pull that out. And so your girl in here right now thugging it out because I'm trying to make spaghetti on a hot plate. Like, what they do that?
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about it because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna make spaghetti, and Donald can eat off of that for 3 or 4 days. And when I went to turn on the propane, I was like, oh, you ain't got none of that. You don't have those. You don't have that. So we gonna make it do what it do. Look, it took me an hour to boil some noodles. What's wrong with me? But I want to do it because I don't want to have to cook every day, right? So I mean, if I make a pot of spaghetti, that should last Donald 2 or 3 days. And I'm trying to tell this man, I'm like,
trying to tell me that.
have spaghetti, a nice little salad, a nice piece of garlic toast, and that's a meal. Him? Nope, just give me spaghetti.
Well, you know
and
what?
Caveman, just give me the spaghetti.
Yeah. I guess I am known for that because when I was growing up, a plate of spaghetti was a plate of spaghetti. It wasn't a little spaghetti on the side of the plate with some other ingredients and stuff. Mama used to take a big old serving fork or whatever, the big tong squeezy types, and just plop it on the plate, come back, plop another one, and we have a big old pile of spaghetti and meat sauce and stuff. But Peggy's right. I need to go ahead and diversify my meal, but we have other...
Don't get over here and act like you was on. Listen.
I wasn't that reasonable.
No.
I wasn't that agreeable a little while
player,
ago.
Don't get on. Listen, he getting on here trying to pretend that he is okay with a salad. Now, he gonna have a salad whether he wants it or not.
I'm gonna have a salad.
But let me tell you something. He getting a salad. Now it might sit on the side of his plate and he might frown up like he 3. But he gonna get a salad. And he over here talking about, yeah, I'm gonna have one. I wish I could have recorded him secretly with me telling him that he had to have a salad. And he was like, I ain't eating no salad. I was like, but you are.
That don't even sound like me.
That don't sound like you.
I
Okay,
always say
Glenn.
that don't sound like
That don't
me.
sound, but it sounds exactly like him. Now, the spaghetti I'm making, I'm not going to share the recipe with you guys because this is not the real spaghetti. Now, I'm going to tell you about Donald and his eating.
Okay, tell me.
He would...
Let's tell.
Donald, listen, he wants the spaghetti sauce in the can.
Yeah.
And he don't want you to add nothing to it, but maybe a little bit of sugar. So I always doctor it up.
Yeah.
And when he eats it, he'll be like, oh, I like it. So what I do is I always get, let me see. Hold on. Let me grab it.
While Peggy is grabbing that out, I'm just saying we're fortunate to be able to have like so many different ways of cooking. Cause you know I'm an air fryer chef, and one day I'm bringing some of my air fried recipes and stuff.
What did you cook in the air fryer?
Nah, I ain't gonna share.
Cause you ain't even sharing.
I got all kind of air fryer stuff. Do you remember my air fried grilled cheese?
Yes,
Yes,
those are good.
my air fried grilled cheese.
That's good. I gotta give you.
I got some air fried recipes, and like I said, eventually I'm gonna share it with you guys.
You should share those recipes.
In the kitchen with Don.
In the kitchen with Don. See what I'm talking about? You can do all things.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, y'all.
But anyway, we always mix 2 cans of something together.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got the Italian sausage,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's got the roasted onion and garlic, right?
Yeah.
Garlic and onion.
Yeah. It tastes good. I love Italian sauce. I didn't even heard of Italian sauce until Peggy put it in something. What was it? The stuffed peppers?
Muscatoli.
Muscatoli and the stuffed peppers and stuff like that. Never even heard of Italian sausage. Then there's sweet Italian sausage for some of the other stuff. I don't know how it worked, but she figured it out. And right now she's struggling with this no propane, no gas, but she's gonna make it work.
I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna figure this out. So
that's what professional chefs. That's how professional chefs do. If you gave Gordon Ramsay a hot plate, what would he do? Do like Peggy do. Peggy got spices all over. Yeah, Peggy got spices all over the place, fam. And you know, the 2 spices I know she's gonna add whether we ask for it or not. What are the 2 spices you put on almost everything savory? Garlic powder and onion powder.
And black pepper.
And black pepper. So I know that. I think I can season some of the food, you know, but I can't do it for some reason. I tried to season some pizza sauce or some spaghetti sauce one time.
They remember that?
Oh, yeah, y'all remember the pizza fight, the pizza wars and stuff. I try to forget that. I'm gonna delete that video once this video is over. But pizza wars didn't go off too good. I'm not good at seasoning everything. Even when we make our onion burgers, I'm the one making the burgers, but I bring the beef to Peggy and say, "Hey, Peggy, could you season this up for me so I can grill it up?" And she seasons up the beef the way she know I like it, and I go out there and grill it. I need to get better at seasoning, but oh well. When I get my, what's that grill I want to get? That Traeger wood pellet grill. I am going to learn everything there is to know about making a brisket, because I love brisket. I might be talking too much, but we was at Famous Dave's. Peggy got some rib tips. It was dry, it was hard, I think, but she loved it. I got some brisket from Famous Dave's.
It wasn't dry.
She thought it was good, but it was just too well done for me. The brisket was like medium, and it was tender and fall apart. The rib tips from our Famous Dave's.
Oh, those were delicious.
Yeah, she loved it. But like I said, to me, y'all know I like my cows to move and that kind of stuff. I can't do the well done or the extra well done, but the brisket was awesome. And when I get my Traeger wood pellet grill, I'm gonna make the best brisket around, and I'm gonna keep on working on it until I master it. The seasoning and all. I'm gonna come with some sort of time frame, the number of wood pellets. I'm gonna have a little measuring cup. I'm gonna get the exact thing down. If you got your own little pellet Traeger brisket recipe, send me an idea, fam. Triple threat firearms and defense.
We were watching her video today, and it just sparked something up in us because we got so much love. I triple threat. I appreciate Tarsha.
Yeah, Tarsha.
I appreciate you so much. Your channel spoke so much life into us today. We got so much love from you guys today. So we were already thinking about putting more videos back on our prepping channel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna revive that channel. So next month we're gonna commit to doing at least 4 prep videos in the month of October.
Yeah.
Now October is gonna be busy for us because we have to do Vlogtober.
Yeah.
It's my birthday month,
Oh.
and then we're gonna revive the Peggy and Don channel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be busy out here in these RV streets. Triple Threat. Her channel showed us so much love, and if you guys have not gone over there, I'm gonna tell you why I like her channel, because she's not one of these channels that scare you, because that's what when we did our prepping, we made sure that we were not trying to scare people. We're just simply saying, hey, be prepared for whatever.
Yes.
Now we are prepared, and we have stuff here, it's on a small scale, but we could tighten up just a little bit because things are starting to get a little scary out here, right?
Yeah.
And so we just want to be prepared, and everybody should be prepared, because Donald came to me and he was like, what would you do if we had to do X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, wait, what? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So
I gave like a little fire drill. I said, if they said there's a fire on our way and it'll be here in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, what do we do?
And I was like, I don't know. I'm freaking like it was really happening. But he just kept throwing scenarios at me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do I do? Sit in the corner and cry? That is not what you do. But anyway, so I'm so glad that we participate. We watch her all the time when she goes live and stuff like that, but we never really say nothing. But today just struck a chord, and I was just like, she's right, she's good. I like that she's getting you prepared, but she's not scaring you, because there's a lot of people in the prep world. That's why we stopped, because it was getting too scary. But we're gonna hop back on that train a little bit. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that. And also, guys, we're gonna start doing our giveaways, because I've been collecting things throughout this, throughout our travels. And so on Monday, look out for the community tab, and then on our Facebook page. And if you're not following us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, what are you doing? Come on over. But anyway, I've been collecting things. Like I say, you'll probably get a keychain, a couple shot glasses, magnets. I got a blanket from somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But just stay tuned, because I know I promised you guys that. And every time I open my drawer up there, I see all the stuff, and I'm like, I need to get this stuff out to the fam.
And you know, one thing a lot of people been asking about was the t-shirt, because y'all saw me sporting the green and the yellow and the blue t-shirt in the past few days and stuff. Peggy designed this beautiful Gone with the Windless t-shirt with the little paw print and the heart. I love those t-shirts, but people was like, are y'all gonna make them available? And we're thinking about making them available. We're looking at what it would cost to order some shirts and stuff like that, and how many we could make and everything like that, and what we'd have to charge in order to be able to be effective with it and stuff without gouging anybody. So we're gonna get all that stuff figured out, but we're probably gonna be able to include a few t-shirts with it. And maybe some stickers and magnets that we were looking at designing too. I've been working on that for the past couple of days, and I got some pretty good ones. I believe they're pretty good, and hopefully we can include that with the little giveaways and stuff. Y'all don't know, it smells good in this RV right now. I know we don't have the propane and stuff, but she's making it happen. She's making it do what it do. She's making it do what it do.
It's been done to death.
It's been done to death. I want to say one more thing, fam. We cannot walk into the kitchen without DJ following us. He'll be in his bed, comfortable, taking a nap, and I walk to the refrigerator to get a soda or something. And I turn around, I close the refrigerator, and look who's right next to my feet, DJ. So right now, Peggy's in there, you know, stirring everything up, and DJ is just staring at us like he's taking a class or something. Okay, I see what you did there. Okay. I can do that too.
No, what he doing is he waiting on us to drop something on the floor so he can eat it.
He waiting on us to drop something. I'm telling you, boy, this dog knows the kitchen area. We can walk around the living room, walk around the bedroom, whatever else. If he's resting, he's resting. When we walk into that kitchen, we have DJ's undivided attention.
Donald's not a fan of onions, but he gonna
You
get
know
some
what?
onions
I
too.
used to not be a fan of onions, but now that we put in everything, I actually ask for onions and stuff like that.
Do you?
I used to only like fresh onions, especially on like hot dogs. I like the white uncooked onions that were like diced in little squares. Cause we used to go to a little hot dog place in South Carolina, and that's how they made. They had chili with little sprinkled white uncooked onions, diced up in little cubes, and that was the only way I liked them and everything. But Peggy puts onions in like her burgers, and she even put it in spaghetti sauce or in a lot of other stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I like onions now. Peggy makes a great smothered pork chop. I don't think you've ever done that on the channel.
I haven't smothered pork chops or smothered chicken. I like them both.
And I didn't like smothered pork chops, but if y'all been with us for a while, you know there's a lot of stuff I hadn't tried for years until Peggy and I got together. So, you know, I hadn't had ribs since I was like 12 until Peggy made them like 8 years ago. Yeah, I went like 30 years without even eating any ribs.
That's true. Yeah, we told this story about when y'all were downrange. When y'all were downrange.
Yeah, we was downrange. We was in Germany.
Yeah.
And they had a family day. Everybody was trying to eat up all my food.
You wasn't gonna even eat it.
I wasn't gonna eat it. I wasn't.
He wasn't gonna even eat it, fam, until all the other soldiers, because somebody tasted the ribs, and then when they start grabbing all of them, he was like, "Hold on
now, let me save me one, dang." But now I try everything. If Peggy offered it, I try it. And I've tried the chitlins. I'm not gonna try it anymore. I tried it. I did it.
Listen, a lot of y'all on the channel don't like pork, and I get it, and we're not forcing it on you. But let me tell you something about Peggy. Once a year, she gonna have a chitlin.
Yeah.
A bucket of chitlin. Now, I'm not gonna do it to him now because it's just the two of us here, and I couldn't eat a whole bucket of chitlins by myself anyway. Unless we meet some people while we're in Arizona and they want to try them, then I'll make
If we can cook them outside, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to our neighbors.
Hey.
I'm not gonna do that to our neighbors. The first time I cooked chitterlings or chitlins.
Chitlins.
When was the first time?
The first time you cooked them?
When we lived in Savannah. When we first came back, from overseas.
From Germany.
And I cooked. He went all the way upstairs to the furthest bedroom in the house. The furthest bedroom from the kitchen. He let the window up, he turned on the AC, and he had a fan
And
going.
I closed the door.
And I'm like, nah, these chitlins don't even smell that bad. You don't even have to do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. But see, I'm going to tell you why he didn't like them, because your girl can make some good chitlins. I'm going to tell you, they taste amazing. But it's the texture for him.
Texture.
He just a hater. I'm going to make a chitlin loaf and give it to him.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't never heard of that before. I think I heard that on the TV show or something. Somebody chitlin loaf.
Y'all remember the show Fear Factor? Y'all remember the show Fear Factor?
Oh, they're not that bad.
No, I'm just saying though, because y'all see me get on any kind of ride. I can go up to any heights. I can get in the water with sharks. I can do whatever. I can do everything else on that show except eat the bad food they had.
Especially when they have people eating bugs and stuff like that.
They have people eating everything. But I'm talking about even, I don't care what it was. Anything that was nasty, I couldn't even watch Fear Factor because of that. So, I might be brave when it comes to like height and rides and animals or whatever else it is or everything else. I am. But that I hated that about Fear Factor, because if it wasn't for that, I would have loved that show. If it wasn't for the nasty food they made them eat, I would have loved that show. I couldn't even watch that show just because of that. I would have participated and I would have won. I would have participated and won Fear Factor if it wasn't for the food.
Don't y'all believe that?
Yeah. I have no other fears. I would have won that show. I'm telling you. They go up and do a little tightrope jump from car to car while a helicopter drags them around.
Listen,
I would have did all that stuff.
Listen. Now, y'all see him doing all this acrobatic stuff and all this brave stuff and all this. Before he got on, I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, don't do that. And so I told him, I say, you want me and my boyfriend to live good when you gone?
Yeah.
Because you doing all this you have to shock him with crazy talk. You want me and my boyfriend to spend your insurance money? I mean, I won't, but I'm just saying. And he just looked at me and he was like, I'm doing it?
I'm doing it.
I'm just like, I don't know. Like, somebody said he was going through a midlife crisis. Somebody said that. And I agree with you. Because I'm just like, he cray-cray.
No, it was just...
Look, I tried to come out there to record him, but I couldn't because it was just too open for me. Like, if I can't, get my grounding, I can't, right?
But she walked out the door twice, though.
I did, and I stuck to the door like a magnet, right? I did. And so these young ladies were nice enough to record him for us, and I was like, thank you very much. And I'm like, you know what will bring people together when they're scared? Because everybody up there on the 108th floor was scared. Like, pretty much. Now, the people who were doing the bungee jumping craziness,
the sky jump,
it was so many women doing it, and I'm like, all right, sister, I see you, but your girl, I'm not playing them reindeer games. But I don't know what's gotten in Donald, but I tell you what scared him, y'all. Y'all know what scared him?
What scared me?
When he went over there to that Hoover Dam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, he ain't gonna tell y'all that. Look, why am I telling?
No.
He ain't gonna tell y'all he was scared. Right?
I wasn't scared. I was much more cautious because I was walking across a little narrow bridge. I saw we had to walk across a little narrow bridge to look down on it. I could stand there. If I'm standing in one spot, looking backwards, leaning backwards, whatever else it is, that was fine. But people kept walking by me kind of quick, like ready to bump on me and stuff like that. I'm a large person. I don't know if you know, I'm a full-size man.
Yeah.
And people weren't,
know that.
Yeah,
but
people weren't like being careful enough when they walked by me, and I was just like, okay, it's time for me to get off this bridge because
he tiptoed on back to the front. But listen, but what you didn't see is they had just a very small barrier, and then it was traffic.
Yeah.
right? So when 18-wheelers come by, you
feel
feel
the
that gushing
wind.
wind, right? So we didn't really capture that. But some of you have already been there, so you knew exactly where he was and what he was doing. But and let me tell you something, the drive there, he didn't even show y'all the drive there.
Yeah.
Because your girl got sick. I was like, now what you doing, play? I thought we wasn't doing this.
Oh, so now we're gonna tell on each other.
Yeah, we're gonna tell. Because I'm just like,
she was mad.
Oh, I was mad.
She was mad.
I was mad.
I told her we was at Lake Mead, and I said Hoover Dam was like 4 miles away. We can't get this close and not go to it. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. We drove around the corner, went up, down, up, and then up again. And then we had to go around this little S shape on the side of the mountain.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what got me. I'm gonna tell you what, because I don't like when you're on those bridges, or driving up in the mountains and they don't have fencing, anything that could possibly catch you if you go over, right? And so I knew we were driving up the mountain, so I pulled out my little game on my phone. I'm playing the game, and then all of a sudden I felt a scare. I was like, what the hell?
She said, slow down.
I'm like, and then I looked over and I'm like, player, there's nothing to catch us if we fall, and you doing 60? Oh, no, sir.
I was doing 45.
It felt like he was doing 100. I felt like we was in the Indy 500.
I was doing 45. And here's the thing, though. Y'all know our truck, our Ram 2500 Grace. Those little railings wouldn't have stopped Grace from going over. It's all about drivers being aware and focused when they're driving. And I would not let anything happen. I try to tell her, please keep watching your video games. Do not look up. Please close your eyes. And she can't do it. She can't keep her eyes closed on those scary parts for some reason. I don't know what it is.
No, see, but this is what happened. Because I won't be paying attention and he'll be doing what he got to do. But then he'll make a certain move, like the car go over and jerk, or we'll speed up and I feel like I need to hold on. And I'm like, what we at? What we doing, player? Because I try not to pay attention. But I'm telling you, the sights are beautiful and everything like that. But to actually be there in person, it can be scary. And so I try not to say that so much, because some of y'all be in these comments talking about, oh girl, how scared you gonna be? A lot, ma'am. Have you been here? Have you tried this? I guess we said it was hot one too many times. What the lady say? I can't wait to see what y'all gonna say when it get cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
What else we gonna say? We're letting y'all know what we're experiencing and stuff. How we gonna be in the cold in the wintertime? We about to walk through the snow and talk about what? It sure is powdery out here. No.
I think we just give too much information. I don't know, but when she wrote that, I couldn't do other but laugh. Ma'am, we ain't mad at you. It was just funny.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it was a funny comment. I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like I want y'all to feel like y'all are here experiencing this with us.
That's the idea.
I know a lot of y'all ask, well, what are you guys doing, for memory's sake? The YouTube channel.
Yeah, we record.
Yeah, we record everything we're doing. So we're using the YouTube channel to, it's making memories. And plus, what's really good is that our family can see where we are, what we're doing, and they know everything. Like, every time we take a trip, my children know exactly where I am. I shoot them my location for every video. I'll say, we left at 9 in the morning, because safety is it's big. You want to be safe out here in these RV streets. So somebody always knows where I am. I have an extremely large family, so I'll shoot it to my children. I'm like, we are leaving at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you don't hear from us by 4, something has happened. Call us, or And so I'm giving them play-by-play of where we are. Okay, we stopped at this rest stop. Send them a picture of the rest stop. Like, cause I don't watch too many murder mystery and disappeared and all these kind of creepy shows. I've watched them, right? And so I want somebody to know my every step, so that if you have to go back and trace my steps, you could say at 3 o'clock she was at this location and she shot us a video of what they were doing. Like, I do this. I know Donald don't do it because he think it's too much.
Got other stuff going on, but I'm glad she does it.
No, but I do. Like, somebody will know where we are at all times. If my children don't know, my niece or my sister is going to know. But that's what I do. I'm like, when we were in Wyoming, scary place at some point, right? And I'm like, this is where we are. This is the gas station we're at. And when we're pulling off, I let them know we're pulling off, and stuff like that. You just have to be careful. I mean, everybody, you just have to. And so I do it, but I'm extreme with it because, like I say, if you watch some of them episodes of Criminal Minds where people go to, when they go to these rest stops and they go in the bathroom and they never come out, or disappeared, or like stuff like that. I think I watched that stuff too much. The very first cruise we went on, your girl watched the what was it? When the Titanic.
Titanic. The very first cruise.
Because I'm like, I just want to be prepared just in case something happened. I know like how I'm supposed to run and how I'm supposed to do this and how I'm supposed to do that. But guess what though? Because when I first saw the boat, I was like, oh my God, this is too huge for us to be on. And then after I got on there and started having fun, I forgot all about watching the scary part.
I'm gonna tell you what, Peggy, we got on the ship and we did a little muster where they explained to us which lifeboat we're supposed to go to. Yeah. Peggy was paying full attention.
Oh yeah, now taking notes. Yeah, girl gonna take notes.
Okay, which one is this?
My first
which
name.
Which was this again? Okay. Which seat is mine? She was like paying full attention to that muster.
Full attention.
Briefing.
Look, I'm asking questions. I'm the teacher's pet. Excuse me, ma'am. What's your name again? Yeah, can you tell me X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, when we first walked out the room, because I didn't know what to expect. It was my first cruise. I wanted to leave my life jacket on and walk around. And Donald was like, now that's one thing I'm not going to let you
do that, baby.
Like, he was like, yeah, you're not doing that. And so I would always get up and check to make sure that my life jacket was always there. And I'm going to tell you why I do that, because Donald told me a story one time where he was in the military about your...
Oh, my mask.
See, now, let him tell you this story.
Yeah, that's traumatizing.
It traumatized me. I wasn't even there, but it traumatized me, right? And I'm just like, and he told me this right before we went on the cruise. And I'm like, I want to check to make sure our life jackets are there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm over cautious, and I can't help it. But tell them your story about your your gas mask.
So I've always had a problem with like gas masks. I actually joined the Army from 89 to 92. I did 3 years doing Desert Storm and got out because we was doing like the gas chamber where they're taking inside these the steel box and release some gas just to make sure you know how to put on your gas mask and make sure it's working properly. Well, while I was in Desert Storm, they told us about what kind of gas we might be subjected to in combat. And so I was always making sure I had my gas mask next to me. Everybody did. I always hung it on the end of my bed. Well, we got a Scud alert, which was the Scud missile alert that we had a rocket coming in that could possibly carry biological gases. And when I reached for my gas mask to head down to the bunker, it wasn't there. So somebody grabbed my protective mask because they couldn't find theirs, and just grabbed anyone they can get a hold of. So we headed down to the bunker, and I had no mask. And I'm 19 years old at the time. And I just basically sat down inside the bunker, listening to the alarm, waiting to die. The mask, the rocket was gonna hit, the gas was gonna come, and the gas was gonna kill me because I had no gas mask. And even to this day, I have a problem being underground in tight spaces and stuff like that. So I couldn't do submarines or anything like that. But for fear factor, I would have been able to do it. I'd have been able to overcome it. But that's my gas mask story. And that's actually contributed to partly to my PTSD, because that and so many other things I saw were like really vivid memories. You can't even call them memories anymore, because sometimes I'm actually back there. I'm living it and everything. So part of my PTSD that contributed to my PTSD condition.
Stuff like that. That's why I'm over cautious
Where
right?
is it? Where's the
He
stuff
told
at?
me that story. Then we went on the cruise, and I'm just like, And then people just be coming up missing, and I'm like, I don't want to be on the missing list. So that's why I'm overly cautious when we're on the road. Like I am always shooting my location, especially when we're somewhere like Wyoming. To me, now Donald was fine, but in my head, I'm like, this is gonna be weird. Like we don't know anybody here, stuff like that. But you cannot live in fear.
No.
But you can prepare for a situation so that if something happens, you can, see your way free from it. And so we had the best time in Wyoming. We had the best time in Utah.
Yeah.
We met the nicest people in Wyoming, believe it or not. Because one guy walked up to Donald and he said, "What brings you to Wyoming?" Of all places, he was like, "This place is the pits." He said, "I say this to everybody that I meet."
Yeah.
What brought you to Wyoming?
Brought you to Wyoming? He was in the grocery store. I told him we just RVing around, and it was like, "Oh, okay," because they brought me to Wyoming 20-something years ago, and I'm still here. This place sucks. I was like, "Wow." just out of the blue conversation. That looks about done, ain't it?
No.
Oh, see, that's why I don't cook.
But this hot plate takes twice as long as normal.
But there's no red.
Okay, so he gonna talk to y'all while I keep cooking because he ain't gonna cook. He not gonna tell me how to cook.
We just gonna come back when it's done, fam.
Did you turn it down? Yes, you did. See, and he always touching the knobs. Always touching the knobs. I want to show you the electric cooktop that we're using. It's by, what is that? Cuisinart?
Cuisinart. Cuisinart.
And it just has a little fire right there. Single burner. It works really well. It goes up to 7. Right? And it just has off and on. That's all it is, just a simple little hot plate. We will have this linked in the description box if you are interested in it, but I want to show you guys the spaghetti. It is just yummy, yummy. It smells amazing in here. So Donald is going to try the spaghetti, see how well he likes it, and if he likes it, my job is done.
And we're good for a couple of days.
And we're good. What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I shouldn't have to cook anything until Friday. Now y'all see that's a nice size pot.
Yeah, I can go through that pretty quick.
Yeah, but he's not. Okay, but let's see how he likes it. He's Mikey. He likes everything. All right, player, you getting ready to go in?
I'm going in, fam. I'm going in. Are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna warn me about it being too hot again?
I'm not saying a thing because those words fall on deaf ears. Those words do fall on deaf ears. Just blow it, please. You gotta be so barbaric. I know that burned the skin off your tongue.
No, it didn't.
It didn't? So how was
That
it?
is really good. Like especially the beef. Now everything is good, but for some reason that beef is really, really, really good. Like I wish you had some meatballs like that or something.
I know. Well, my mother didn't make meatballs. She just grounded up her ground beef and put it in the spaghetti. So what do you give it out of 10? 8?
I'm giving it almost a 9. It's close to a 9.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Anything over a 7 is fine with me. Look, y'all, anything over a 7 is fine with me. But anyway, fam, we just wanted to give you guys, I guess it was a channel update for the Pig and Don channel. If you're not a subscriber, please go in and subscribe to that channel.
Make sure you hit like and comment. We haven't said that in a while, but you hitting like
please,
and commenting.
Like, comment, please go ahead and put your comment down. We like reading your comments and having conversations with you guys. So go ahead and leave us a comment, hit the like button, share the video.
Yep.
And we're going to end the video right here. But like I said, we just wanted to give you a channel update to let you know about, we've extended our time here. So I know we were supposed to be in Phoenix coming tomorrow, but we won't be in Phoenix until next week.
Yeah.
We're going to winter in Fort Huachuca, Arizona.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to spend our winter this year only. Next year we're going to do Florida for sure.
Yeah.
And what else did we say? Oh, we had to move our spots, stuff like that. And merch, because we are going to have merch. I know Donald was talking all around the corner about it, but we are going to have merch, and we're going to put that up. We're going to have the t-shirts, the magnets, probably tumblers and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to have merch. And what else did we talk about? We're going to revive the prep channel, do our giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have merch. We ask that you guys help us with the merch because it helps the channel tremendously when you support the channel like that. So things will be priced very reasonable because we're not trying to get rich. Okay. And then that's it. So
hey, we just want to remind you guys, goddamn, do something good for yourself
and for others
as well. Make sure you stay for DJ Walking with DJ.
Walking with DJ.
Walking with DJ. All right, fam, y'all take it easy.
Take care. Poo Poo, what you just chilling? You got your arm on the armrest. What you doing, player? You just chilling? You sitting in the car with your daddy?
Hey, good morning, fam. How's it going? How's it going? So, starting off the video on today's installment of Walking with DJ, we find ourselves at this little park. Now they got like a frisbee disc golf course. They got some picnic areas, and they got some planes to look at. You know, DJ loves a park with grass and everything, so let's go for a little walk, fam.
What you want, you're the one I trust.